Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time doing another DC film review, and this one is on Joker Folie A Deluxe. Now, as you know, Joker Folie A Deluxe is meant to be a recent 2024 jukebox musical legal drama film, which is, meant to be a sequel to the 2019 film Joker. And I know originally the film was planned to be a standalone film, but keep in mind with the film's success, and seeing how a lot of people didn't like it, I didn't really think it was that bad. I think what the whole point of the sequel is meant to do is show the aftermaths of, from the first film. We kind of see how, Arthur having to deal with the aftermaths of his actions, but also seeing that, people still follow and also see from his beliefs. So the premise of the film is meant to follow, Arthur now in prison, and we kind of see how, how his attorney still wants to kind of help and still see good in Arthur. We kind of see how some of the sort of prison wardens and that are against him, and we kind of see how, throughout the film, we see how one person who becomes obsessed with Arthur and develops a romantic relationship with him is, Harley Quinzel. And I think the whole point of the film's message is how, when you have one person who enters a relationship with someone else that are clearly both lone wolves, it can become toxic, dangerous, and destructive. And again, this does remind me a bit like with BoJack Horseman as well as Gina. They were both lone wolves, and when you put them together, they both clashed. And we do kind of see how, Harley Quinzel really wants to kind of see that Arthur is kind of this golden symbol, and over the film, we see how not only Arthur has to kind of deal with his trial, but we also see the victims from Arthur's actions. We kind of see how over the film it's meant to show how, in a musical style, how Arthur kind of views and sees everything around him. And I think really Joaquin Phoenix, using his normal singing voice, as well as Harley Quinn, captures what I think the characters are meant to be, because to Arthur, he's not much of a singer, so of course, this is him kind of expressing how he feels. And I think we've all been there where, we kind of sang songs as a joke, or we kind of did it with our friends, not really caring what they think about our singing. And I kind of think the whole point of the film is also kind of showing how, we kind of see how over the film Arthur slowly starts to kind of question and slowly starts to see, after a series of events, how much harm his actions have done, because there are people who still followed him, there are still kind of people who've suffered from his actions, and we kind of see how over the film, Arthur kind of slowly now understanding and realizing that because of acting on his emotions, and allowing his mental health to get worse, has now made a lot of damage, because we kind of see how, not only does Sophie, who was meant to be Arthur's former neighbour, was now more disgust with him forever, but we also see how, one of Arthur's former co-workers even mentions how much afraid he was of him and always thought Arthur was a great guy, now seeing the consequences of what he had done to them. And the film reminds you that even if you do realise your mistakes, you are still going to have to face, accept, and even now see that even if you do try to fix things, there is no such thing as a clean slate if the damage is far too great. And I think the really sad thing is, you can really tell Arthur's lawyer, Marianne, really wanted to believe Arthur could be helped, but she never really saw it from the other's point of view. And I think having Joker be this kind of other persona is an interesting idea, because the point of the opening is meant to show how Arthur might have viewed the situation from his own mind. We kind of see how, yeah, from the interviews and all that, and it kind of reminds you in real life, like when you look at Elliot Rodgers, he was a really deeply disturbed, troubled man, but we kind of see how the people around him had to suffer from his actions. We even see how even his family feel. And this does remind you a lot with psychopath, killers, as well as convicts. They might seem like they were troubled people, but they had every opportunity to realize their mistakes, but saw no consequences of their actions. And even if they did fix things, they still have to live with the damages they done. I don't think Joker Folie Deluxe was a bad idea for a sequel. Again, it's dealing with a lot of aftermaths, and the musical segments work because, yeah, this is Arthur not really having much of a singing voice. Again, he's meant to kind of be getting more used to Harley Quinn, and yeah, kind of having Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn is an interesting idea, because Jacqueline Phoenix can play Arthur as a guy who's a bit of tone deaf, while Lady Gaga is meant to play Harley Quinn having this more perfected singing voice. And yeah, there is times even in DC where Harley Quinn shows that she can be a good singer. And when you look at other past Harley Quinn actresses, they can actually sing what they're supposed to and fit what Harley Quinn's songs are meant to be. So I don't think Joker Folie Deluxe is a bad idea for a film. It's dealing with the aftermaths. We kind of see Arthur being roped in with another lone wolf. It's dealing with a lot of consequences, not only from Arthur's actions, but also, yeah, the people around him not really taking full responsibility. So I think this film definitely deserves 2 thumbs ups. Definitely good, definitely enjoyable, but I think it definitely didn't deserve the hate it got. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.